Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Exposed. Obasanjo's son makes big statement. Exposes truth about Osinbajo's ambition. See what he said. Exposed. Obasanjo's son makes big statement. Exposes truth about Osinbajo's ambition. See what he said. To my dear listeners from wherever you're listening from, stay tuned as I read today's news. If Vice President Yemi Osinbajo decides to run for president in 2023, he will have broad support. This comes on the heels of Olujowo Obasanjo, the son of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, endorsing the senior lawyer. According to Babafemi Ojudu, an assistant to President Buhari, Olujowo came to express his desire and aspiration that Osinbajo run for president. As Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo continues to detail over his statement of interest in running for President of the United States. The national leader of the All Progressives Congress, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has stated his ambition to run for President of the United States in 2023. In addition, the governor of Ebonyi State, Dave Umahi, has declared his ambition to run for president on the platforms of the All Progressives Congress (APC) in 2023. Babafemi Ojudu, President Buhari's political advisor, has stated that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo will soon respond to questions about the 2023 presidential election. As reported by Babafemi Ojudu, Olujowo Obasanjo, the son of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, has promised his support for Vice President Yemi Osinbajo should he decide to run for president in the 2023 election. This was revealed in a Facebook post shared by Josie Wright on Saturday, January 29, in which the special advisor to President Muhammadu Buhari on political issues made the announcement. Ojudu claimed that Obasanjo's son paid him a visit on Friday, January 28, to express his support if the vice president decides to run for president in the 2023 presidential election. Noting that Olujowo had sworn to join Osinbajo's campaign train, Ojudu promised to convey his message to the rest of the country. He penned the following: Olujowo Obasanjo, son of former President Olusegun Obasanjo, visited yesterday, Friday. He, like many others, came to express his hope and desire that Vice President Yemi Osinbajo enters the race for President of the United States in 2023. Knowledgeable and full of ideas, he pledged that if President Yemi Osinbajo responds to the demand of Nigerians, he will be willing and ready to volunteer to join the campaign trail. Thank you very much, Olu. I will make sure your message gets across. A group has given Vice President Yemi Osinbajo a 30-day deadline to declare his candidacy for the presidency. According to a recent article by Josie Wright, the National Coalition Group (NCG) has given the vice president a 30-day deadline to declare interest in running for the role of president in the upcoming 2023 general election before the next presidential election. As stated in a letter delivered to Vice President Yemi Osinbajo on Thursday, January 27, and obtained by Josie Wright, the group asserted that the All Progressives Congress (APC) is entitled to the first refusal in its bid to retain power beyond the end of the current term in 2023. Fagbemi Opeyemi and Eli Eberechukwu Dibla, National Chairman and National Secretary, respectively, of the National Coalition for the Good of Nigeria (NCG), signed a letter warning against the dangers of electing an experimental candidate for president in the upcoming general election. Osinbajo is expected to address rumors of presidential aspiration shortly. Ojudu, Deputy Special Assistant to President Muhammadu Buhari on Political Affairs, Babafemi Ojudu, says Vice President Yemi Osinbajo would soon decide on whether or not he will run for the All Progressives Congress presidential ticket in 2023. A Facebook post by Ojudu on Wednesday, January 12, which was spotted by Josie Wright, stated that many politicians have been flocking to his office to find out whether or not Osinbajo will run for president in 2023. The presidential assistant assured the audience that the vice president would respond to the question as soon as possible. He penned the following: "My office has become something of a mecca for politicians. Dr. Kabiru Nakaura and Prof. Hafiz Abubakar, two political giants from Kano, paid a visit to the city today. The late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, buddy and schoolmate Nakaura, had known him since they were in primary school together. Professor Abubakar served as the deputy governor of Kano State. This issue that everyone is trying to find an answer to is whether or not Osinbajo will run for president. That question will be answered as quickly as possible." To my dear listeners, now